And a bada bing, bada boom, once again, it's Baltimore Dude right here on the mobile device. Let's do the damn thing. What up, guys? You know who I am. Who the fuck are you weirdos following me around? No, I'm just playing. I wanted to do a mobile device video real quickly and cover a topic that has been on my mind for quite some time and has been a talking point in the gaming streaming community and the YouTube gaming content creation community for an even longer time. And I will just preface the entire thing by, is streaming a guy playing video games or creating YouTube videos of a guy playing video games a real job? And I actually did a poll in the Bungie forums, and the overwhelming majority actually said no. I was a bit surprised by that. Now, let me just tell you a bit about my background. My background is mostly within the entertainment industry. I've worked as a booking agent. I've worked in public relations. I have been a graphic artist for artists. And I have, of course, done sessions for artists, as many of you know, played on their recordings. And I have also been a radio host. And my radio host duties run a bit deeper than some of the others, because I had a 1-hour weekly syndicated radio show that was on a multitude of land and net stations. I actually owned and operated my own radio station for a period of time, and then when I got remarried, I didn't have time for it, so I sold that and I moved on. And I worked for other radio stations. So my broadcasting experience runs pretty deep. And I guess I kind of approached the ideal of streaming video gaming a bit differently than the average person. I guess the average person assumes that a streamer streaming a video game, or let's just call them content creators, be it streaming or YouTube, a content creator's job, they assume that all it consists of is what they see them do on the air. Well, let me assure you with 1,000,000% certainty, what you see them do on the air is a very small portion of their actual job. The preparation before and after a show, all the work in between, that is where the hard work happens. The on-air time is the brief amount of time that you actually get to have a little bit of fun and see some of that hard work pay off. So, I look at it a couple of ways. Whenever I was jockeying for radio stations, I was an entertainer. People would tune in for one of two reasons. They either liked the music I was playing or they liked the host. It was basically that. So I don't really see Twitch and YouTube and content creation as far as gaming that much differently. How is it different than any other form of entertainment? I mean, you guys will pay $100 a ticket to go watch a guy sing songs live that you could listen to on a CD. He's not doing strenuous work. He's not getting up 9 a.m. to do it, getting off at 5 and hammering nails all day. You'll pay to go see comedians. You'll pay to go watch a movie. But then, looking at this poll, the overwhelming majority says, no, this is not a damn job. Fuck Stremmer. Fuck YouTube. It's not a job. It very much is a job, in my opinion, and I'll even go further than my opinion and tell you, you are flat out wrong. And you guys know I don't do that a whole bunch. I'm always open to people's opinions and think that they are entitled to them. But if you think that creating content for gaming is not a job, you are sorely mistaken. Because when you are a host in any manner, and I understand this is a bit of a new field of broadcast, but it's still broadcast entertainment. And there is an enormous amount of preparation and work and tireless planning that goes into preparing those on-air moments for you guys. And the uniqueness of this new form of media is that you get to visualize, and you also get to learn from. When I was on the radio, nobody ever called in and asked me to teach them how to play guitar over the radio. Whereas a content creator for gaming will very much interact with their audience and teach them methods of how to do this or that within a game. So you have access to the broadcaster, the entertainer, that you don't have with a radio host. So not only is it a real job, not only is it broadcasting, not only is it entertainment, it even takes it a step higher to where it teaches you in the process. It helps you learn things about this thing you love. It can be any game. I mean, of course, I specialize in Destiny, and many of the guys I watch, Gathelion, Professor Broman, Triple Wreck, a bunch of these guys, they specialize in Destiny or have specialized in Destiny. But it doesn't even matter the game. You tune in for one of 3 reasons with this newer form of broadcast. Either you just love the game and you like watching people play it, you want to learn something from it, or you're just a big fan of the host, which makes you, if you're a fan, doesn't that also mean you're entertained by it? And do you not spend money on entertainment in a wide variety of forms throughout your life? Be it buying a movie, renting a movie, going to a concert, or entertainment, you know? So just because they're not hammering nails all day or doing somebody's taxes or stacking crates in a factory does not mean they are not working. They're working very hard. And unfortunately, many of you guys will never understand the mental toll it takes on you. The mental work that's, my God, that is the grind of broadcasting. When you're trying to come up with new ideas, you're looking at all the analytics you can, you're trying to figure out what your audience wants, you're trying to appease everybody while not hating doing what you're doing. There's so much thought that has to go into it. You're thinking of new campaigns, new content, what's the best time of day to stream or broadcast rather, what's the audience, what is my demographic, how can I better work toward my demographic and fulfill what they are coming to me for. There's so much work. It's just tireless and it's unending. When the broadcast shuts down, the job is not over. You can be eating your dinner, watching a TV show later that night, lying in bed. You're still broadcasting inside your head because you're working on new campaigns and working in new segments to the broadcast. So it is an unending job. So I would tell every single one of you that says it's not a real job, I think you're salty because they've been able to do it. And my stream is so minuscule, or my content creation rather, is so minuscule in the grand scheme of what some of these guys are doing. I am a total noob to this form of it, though I have a long history in broadcasting. and I came into it with the idea of, I'm going to do this. If it turns into something profitable, cool. If not, I'm still going to do it because I've entertained my whole life and I enjoy it, and I want to dabble in this new, not genre, but this new form of broadcasting. So I'm going to do it regardless of what popularity comes, because our crew has been immensely successful, and if nothing else, I would do it as an additive to the crew and for my own personal enjoyment. But I really would sum it up that you guys are salty. Maybe you're out in the summer sun hammering nails on a roof. Maybe you're stacking them crates or doing them taxes, and you're salty as hell because Goth or Ben or whoever is playing Destiny or Borderlands or whatever game they choose that day, and you don't like the fact that that is their job. But you know what? They work on that job constantly, long before the stream starts, before the content is created, long after. They're still working on it. They pay taxes. They're tax-paying citizens. They have write-offs, and then they pay in, and it's a job. And whether you're salty about it or not, when you really try to put your salt aside and look at the fact that they're tax-paying citizens, there's so much that goes into a broadcast before and after the actual on-air time. I think you'll start to see some logic in the fact that it is actually a very, very real job, and a very demanding job at that. And you might start to see and appreciate it in a new light. So I just wanted to put a video up and offer my thoughts on that, because I saw so many people discuss it in forums, and that poll I had posted just totally boggled my mind. Maybe more so because of my history in broadcasting and in the entertainment industry. But just generally speaking, it just really baffled me that so many people could not fathom the work that goes into broadcasting. Rather, it was me behind a desk writing up a script for the syndicated weekly show and taking 8 and 12 hours to get that 1 hour show ready to go out to a multitude of stations each week. Or it's a guy that streams games that spends hours and hours on end before and after preparing his stream, his content to bring to you guys. It's all entertainment. It's all broadcast related career choice, and it is without a doubt a job. Whether you like it or not, buddy, it is a damn job. If you don't like your job and you wish that it was more along the lines of playing a video game and interacting with chat, I assure you that's not the only part of it. But I'm sorry if you don't like your job and these folks happen to enjoy theirs, but it's still a job nonetheless. And it's insulting to them, and honestly, I feel embarrassed for you when you come in and you're like, hey, streamer, it's not a fucking job. Get a real job, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're playing a goddamn game. Man, shut up. You sound like a damn fool. It's very much a job. Don't show your lack of education in public so much. Go fucking read a book about broadcasting and what goes into it. Educate yourself a little bit before you choose to go keyboard commando and act a damn fool. So, that's my thoughts on the topic. I wanted to put that out there, and hopefully some of you trolls and dummies and just endless assholes will gain some knowledge from that and possibly change your point of view and treat people with a bit more respect if they happen to be broadcasters. So that's my thoughts on the topic. Thanks for watching. As always, I am Baltimore Dude. Oh, don't forget to go check out the website, www.baltimoredude.com. And don't forget the Oryx Challenge coming up. That will be a HUD-less Oryx Challenge. And it will be streamed and YouTubed and all those things, as I've been telling you in all the videos. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. And if you don't agree with me, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go talk to your mother or something, because what's wrong? Come on, man. You know I'm right. So, anyway, I'll catch you next video. Thanks for watching.